Power left. Hit. 1, 2. There. There. Now that's a 3 technique right there. Bulls all day.
Saturday afternoon, the Bearcats moved their practice to Nippert Stadium. But being outside wasn't the only difference from the first 5 practices of the spring.
What we're going to do is you're going to get 8 plays. Just like a game, we're going to move the ball. If it's 4th and 5, we'll move it back where we started and go again.
A 100-play scrimmage was planned midway through practice, something Coach Tuberville looked upon as a test for his new team. And when it was over, he liked what he saw.
You know, I thought it was good. You know, the big thing right now is their head spinning and they're having to think. And if you're playing football and you're having to think, then it's going to slow you down. You need to be able to react. And so we'll get better and better at that. We just need more and more reps, understanding what they can do, you know, what the offense is, what the defense is. And once we get to playing full speed, we got a chance to have a good team.
Whatever you see jumping, don't hesitate. The thing is,
I jumped it, that's what I said.
The thing about the red zone, when you're in the red zone, you don't hesitate. You jump everything. You hit.
Spring football is a learning process. On Saturday, the offense learned that they still have some big playmakers on offense that can score at any moment. And the defense learned they can hold their own, especially against the run.
Thought we did well. I mean, offense came out on fire. We just gotta learn. We gotta be more consistent. We gotta keep doing it over time.
You know, we kind of get a game-like situation. You know, we wasn't as fast as we normally would be, but you know, we just trying to just get a game type preparation, and you know, we going from there.
I think we did okay for like the first real big scrimmage, kind of a game atmosphere. I think we did all right. We have a lot of corrections to make because we got beat a couple times for touchdowns, but it wasn't because we weren't good, but it's just because we blew a couple assignments, but that's all correctable.
But it allows them to see where you're at from a knowledge standpoint, and then just going out there and actually playing ball. So, I mean, it's a different atmosphere, and you go out there and you're live tackling. You get to see a different side of players.
Everybody's positive. You know, we're willing to learn, and you know, we made mistakes today, so we're going to go into film and correct it.
And after just 6 practices, Coach Tuberville likes what he sees in his team.
Oh, they work hard. You know, we've got some plow horses out here, and we've got some race horses. And I think the big thing is everybody needs to understand their role. I like the plow horses. I tell you what, we're tough inside. We've got some thickness inside. We've got some guys that are bound and determined on the defensive line to stop the run, which is number 1 for me. And then on the offensive line, we've got to get a little bit bigger and stronger. But I like the way that we've adjusted throughout the week in run protection and pass protection. Again, it's awful hard to play offense and defensive line when you're trying to think about what you're doing. But we'll get better. We'll look at this film. We'll take it and dissect it, and everybody will look at the things that they did good and things that they needed to correct. And we'll go to Monday and start over again, get good 4 days in next week.